Welcome to the video. This is Mayur Bardolia from North Star Angel Spiritual and Coaching Solution. In this video, we're going to find out how do you set and get the outcome you want. Our mind is a goal-seeking mechanism. It always seeks ways to achieve what we want. And you need to guide your mind to seek ways to achieve what you really want. And without a perceived destination, we have no focus or direction and will struggle to make any progress. So, to hit a target, you must first know where to aim. And your subconscious mind works in exactly the same way. And to achieve anything you want to in your life, you first work out what is it that you actually want. So, the exercise here can help you discover what you really want and help you get control of your life. When you give a clear outcome to your mind, it's programmed to steer in that direction. And our clever subconscious mind has all the tools, flexibility, and learning power necessary to deliver us all the outcomes or desires, whether it is in our working, social, or personal life. One of the main problems we struggle with that prevents us from achieving what we want is we don't know exactly what we want. Ironically, because our subconscious mind can only process positive commands, and if we focus all of our attention upon things we're actually trying to avoid, our subconscious mind is inevitably turning it into reality. So focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. And to enable any changes to take place, a goal must first be established. And once the subconscious mind has an objective in place, it can then begin developing all the programs necessary to get there. So I'm going to share the exercise exactly the way I share with my coaching clients to help them to get the outcome that they want. So let's do this exercise if you want to know how exactly you can achieve your outcome. And I recommend this exercise if you want to be a better version of yourself, acquire a new habit, start and finish any project, or execute any plan. And I recommend you do this exercise in pairs. And I recommend you write the answers on a piece of paper as we do the exercise. So let's start the exercise. And let's say they are person A and person B. Now, person B asks person A to think of an outcome he or she wants. For example, material object, developing a skill, acquiring new behavior, a way of being, or just change a situation. When A has made a choice, B helps A to form the outcome using the following questions. So, person B asks A to think of an outcome he or she wants. For example, material object, a skill, a behavior, acquiring new behavior, a new way of being, or change a situation. When A has made a choice, B helps A to form the outcome using the following questions. The person B should pay close attention to the words person A uses and their body language as they ask them. Question number one. What do you want? Not, I want to lose weight. So the outcome should be stated as positive, such as I want to be slim and healthy. What do you really want? Remember, your subconscious mind cannot function in the negative. So it is important that you stop focusing on what you don't want, what you don't want to achieve. Like, I don't want to fail my interview. I don't want to be disorganized. I don't want to make a fool of myself. Make sure you state your goal as a positive command. So, what specifically do you want to achieve? What's the benefit? Something to be gained rather than be avoided. I want to be successful and professional in my interview or a business meeting. I want to be organized and focused, and I want to be confident and relaxed in my interview or a business meeting. We all have a list of the things we don't want in life. For example, I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to fail the interview. I don't want to be rejected. Unfortunately, this is where we let ourselves down and make one of our biggest mistakes. Remember, our subconscious mind cannot operate in negative. Every program and response it operates is always done with a positive intention. It has no logical reasoning and cannot process negative language. So, when your subconscious received a negative command, such as I don't want to be in debt, it will not understand the don't part and will instead process I want to be in debt. The mind cannot process no or any negative words or negating words. So I don't want to fail the interview. It becomes I want to be rejected. And that's exactly what you don't want. It's just like I don't think of yellow elephant. So in order to think of the yellow elephant, you first have to think of a yellow elephant. So put this video on pause and write the answers. Welcome back. Question number 2. How will you know you have got it? What will A see, hear, and feel? In some cases, smell and taste when they are getting the outcome. How will you recognize you are achieving your outcome? What will be you be doing when you get it? What will you hear, see, and feel? What impact will it have on your life? And what will it affect? So put this video on pause and write the answers. Welcome back. Question number 3. Is the outcome initiated and maintained by you? Are your intentions solely for your own gain? Or are you trying to keep someone else happy? And does the goal or outcome rely upon others, or is it relying on you? The outcome is not dependent on the behavior and emotions of others. So write down the answers to this question, put this video on pause, and write the answers. Welcome back. Question number 4. Does it keep the good things about the current situation? Because in these kind of well-formed outcomes, preserve the positive byproduct of the current situation. So you can also ask the following, like, is there anything you might lose as a result of getting this? And are there any good reason not to change? So put this video on pause and write the answers. Welcome back. Question number 5. How will this affect the wider system you are in, such as your family, your friends, your job, your business, or your sense of self? It gives context and ecology check. If you achieve this goal, how will it impact on your life? Is it in harmony with all aspects of your life? Why do you really want this? What will happen if you get it? What will not happen if you get it? What will happen if you don't get it? And what will not happen if you don't get it? Also, write the answer: where, when, and with whom do you want this? You may need some other people in order to achieve this. Ask yourself or ask the other person, what will it get you? What will it do for you? So, this question explores the motivation for wanting the outcome. This is really important. So, write down the answers to these questions. Put this video on pause and write the answers. Question number 6. What resources will you need? Do you have the necessary tools or skills to make your goals happen? Do you really have the resources? And if not, what do you have to do to get them? Have you ever done anything like this before? Or has anyone else achieved this before? And how can that help you? What impact would it make if you acted as though you already had the resources? I repeat, what impact would it make if you acted or if you assume as you already had the resources? So write down the answers to this question, put this video on pause, and really write the answers. Welcome back. Question number 7. What will you do? What steps will you take? Have you identified the first steps or first few steps you need to take? And what's the very first thing you need to do to start making this goal happen or making this outcome happen? And what are the first few steps leading you to take action? You don't necessarily have to create a complete action plan, like every step of the way. We just need to start somewhere. You should be knowing first few steps to begin with. And also, when are you going to do it? So put this video on pause and write the answers. Welcome back. The next question is not a question, it's a step. So once person A has explored the answers to all these questions, person B asks person A to step into the time in the future when you have what you want and experience it as you will, achieving that outcome. So the person A takes a physical step into the future experience and vividly imagine it, seeing it, hearing, and feeling what they will experience at that point. Only you have the power to make your outcome come true. Unless you take the first few steps, your ambitions will always remain just wishful thinking. Knowing what you want is the first step to getting it. So you can enrich your map in the sense you can enrich this exercise of what you want by making it more real to your subconscious mind. I strongly recommend you to getting specific, and getting specific will help you decide on the best approach to achieving your goals and will give your unconscious mind a target to go for. Like I said in the beginning, our mind is a goal seeking mechanism. So the exercise here can help you discover what you really want and help you get control of your life. Do this exercise. I've been sharing this exercise with my coaching students for many years, and they have achieved their outcome by following the steps of this exercise. Make sure you really write down the answers. And if you benefit from this video, share it far and wide. This is Mayur Bardolia from North Star Angel Spiritual and Coaching Solution. Have a nice day.